Howdy everyone, and welcome back to another episode here on Adventure Time Louie. Today is going to be kind of a short video because we are currently working on getting our permits and everything set up to be able to finish our trail out. We need to build a set of stairs and a parking pad at the bottom of our property in state property. So we have finally got an email back from Department of Transportation, and they said it's a go. So now we need to meet with a contractor and then another contractor for the stairs. This week was kind of slow in terms of doing any work on the property, but this week we were able to fortunately go on a fishing tour. We unfortunately didn't catch any fish, but we learned so much about fishing and the marine life in this area, which was really cool.
Some of my best friend's parents.
Hot it is, holy moly.
I could sit out here all day.
There's a guy named Peter, and you'll see him around town.
So we didn't catch any fish, but that's okay because now we know a lot of information about how to fish. Like, I had no idea what we didn't know, you know? I didn't know what I didn't know. And now we know what we know about the tools and kind of how it works, and it's not as complicated as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just fishing. You just gotta sit out and wait.
Watch out, Whoopi.
But the part that I'm not gonna really know how to do is pulling it in, so we're just gonna have to, when we do it, pull it in and then figure it out. That would have been really cool if we got a fish, but
I know. I'm kind of bummed, but sorry.
but he said that's the way fishing goes. Some days you get stuff, some days you don't.
Yeah, and you said it's a weird time of the year.
Because it's almost coho and pink salmon season. It's the end of king salmon season, so that's okay. We learned a lot. At least we broke the seal.
Yeah,
And we know now.
and we got out on the water and we supported
And learned more.
small business.
Yes, we supported a small young business.
So we did that, and now we know what kind of fishing gear we need to get. We each need to save up probably like $200-ish to get a starter kit, and yeah, there's plenty of places on this island to go fishing. And in a couple weeks, it will be coho season, which means delicious salmon. So we will be definitely partaking in that. So in a few weeks, we'll be doing more fishing on that way. As you can see, it's a lot more cloudy and rainy than it has been in previous videos. And this is the climate that is normally in Southeast Alaska. So it was really nice this week to kind of get acclimated to it and really start to understand that it is humid AF here. I need to order a dehumidifier and little diesel heater now for in the Jeep, which I will probably make a video about installing and everything later down the line. But also this past week, it was really nice to be able to start focusing in more on the flora and the fauna that lives here. So today we're going to go to the property and check on some tools that we have left there last week, make sure they're all good. We covered them in tarps and stuff, so I'm gonna check those out, and then we're gonna do some plant identification on the property. We bought 3 different books: a mushroom book, a foraging book, and a Pacific Northwest identification book. So we're gonna go out there, check out some plants, check on the land, enjoy it a little bit, and yeah, probably take some pictures for the contractors and stuff, and just do a check on it, and also see what it's like after it's rained pretty consistently after a couple weeks, and see just how things are, the stream and everything, how full it gets. So come along.
sent Mom up to get the land sale sign. Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Alright, it's really raining right now. I'm so wet and I forgot my rain jacket and I just went for it anyways, but yeah, here we are at the bottom of the property and we have found our first specimen to identify. And that is a mushroom. Check it out. Dewdropped mushroom.
It is so magical here.
Mm-hmm. Plants of the Pacific Northwest coast. Got this at the local bookstore from our good friend Nancy, who we told her that she was going to be our friend because we're going to be around a lot.
Whether she likes it or not.
And got the mushroom book. I say we look at the mushroom book. Here's Alaska's Mushrooms, Wild Ranging Guide. This book right here is nice because it's like made for weather. That one,
Not so much.
not so much.
Good thing we're under trees though.
So wet right now. I took a shower. Oh, basically, don't need a shower later. Ooh, it's kind of nice being. Ooh, and it's not like super cold out, so it's not bad.
Like that. Ish.
Let's see, what does it say about it?
And what is the stem? Yeah, that looks like good. That's yellow to orange, brown, colored ones.
Cockleshell, lentinellus.
What does it look like underneath? Did you get
Maybe this one?
pictures of it underneath?
Yeah. You could go over there and look underneath it.
Yeah,
That one, it looks more like that one because it makes a little cup, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's hard to know without the spores too. This is how hard identifying mushrooms is. Like, that's why you have to be super, that's why you have to be super duper careful about harvesting them. Because, especially if they're common, the toxic lookalikes, it can be really hard.
It says straw yellow to buff tan, sticky to slimy round cap, long, slender, and annulated, stalk light purplish gray gills. That definitely does not have purplish gray gills.
Well, look at
But
the
it's
gills
hard
on
to
there.
tell with the
Yeah. No, it's more white.
yeah.
But I mean, there could be variation, you know?
Cap 2 to 4 centimeters broad, conic, parabolic,
Parabolic.
bell-shaped but narrowed at basal margin, pulvinate, cushion shape. We'll have to study it more.
But
This fungus has
it's
been found as solitary or scattered to rarely gregarious fruitings in mixed aspen, birch, white spruce forest,
To
emanating
spruce.
from what looks like old bear scat or badly degraded moose nuggets.
All right, proceeding up the pathway. Let's see if there's something else that sticks out that we want to identify. There's our log pile of rotting logs. Heavy, wet, rotting logs. It doesn't even look like the same than since the first time we've been here, you know?
I know, it looks different.
It looks different because it's so clear now compared to when we were here for the first time. It was just a mess of unknown. Oh, here are tools. It's so magical up here.
They're good. They're like that thing's hardly even wet.
So we left our tools here because we did not want to have to bring them up and down.
Oh, they're nice and dry, I'll bet.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well now water's getting into it because of me. Nice and dry though.
Good.
We're good. Smart idea. Nice and dry tools. We're all good. That will stay there. Another one. That beautiful mushroom. If you look at it, it's like ridged on the ends, you know? So for those of you who are not from the Pacific Northwest or a region that grows this kind of stuff, this is Devil's Club. We didn't know what it was when we first set foot on this property. It looked a lot like thimbleberry leaves to me, but then as you can see there's like tons of thorns in it coming off of the bark and stuff, so that would be Devil's Club. And it's actually a very sacred plant to the native peoples of this region. They used it for a lot of things like, what do they use it for, Mom?
For I
They
don't
made
remember
it
off
into
the top.
teas to help with sicknesses. I'm not sure exactly
I
what
think
ones.
digestion is one of them. A lot of it is digestive kind of
internal
stuff.
bleeding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They would use it for that as well. So you can take like the tender roots, right? And
Yep.
tender leaves. Like these leaves are nice and tender. And you pull them out right when they sprout. And you can get into the root. I don't want to pull it, but
Yeah.
and then more times than not, this stuff has been here for like generations, for a very long time, like thousands of years. That's why it's sacred. It's a very useful plant. But so what we're gonna do is probably keep this stuff here, and what you can do is replant it. After you use parts of it, you can like transplant things. You can do cuttings, different things to make sure the population stays the same. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll probably end up using some of this stuff eventually. Beautiful. Look at these big leaves. Beautiful, beautiful plant, and there's some all the way down through here. We'll probably keep it. Now we are going to go hunting to see if there are any salmon berries on our property. There seem to be everywhere else except for our property.
I know.
But
I think they need more sun.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, these trees don't give them very much sun. There might be in the area where we want to do our garden.
We could go look over
sunny
there.
there.
Yeah. Want to go across first and see what's over there?
Sure.
Check it out. I believe that's a banana slug. Ooh, yummy. This is a mama western hemlock. All of these trees are pretty much western hemlocks. There's a few Sitka spruce down towards the bottom of the hill. Yep, that's it right there. It doesn't have red twigs.
So that's how to tell there's the red.
Yeah.
colored.
And these ones are more like twiggy. These are too small to really even eat. Bigger bush with more berries on it, but all of this is oval leafed. Some of it might be Alaskan because they commonly grow together. But all of it is, oh my gosh. You want to try one?
Yes.
I'm just going to record you trying one first.
Ooh,
Sour.
tart. They are not ripe yet.
Sometimes I can't believe this is where we're going to be living. All right. Let's try it. Oh! Tart.
Tart.
Very tart. Good though.
They're kind of seedy, like they have seeds.
Yeah, they don't taste like your normal blueberry. They're good though. I feel like these would be good dried. This is the difference between the Alaskan and the oval shaped blueberry. The twiggy, branchy parts are red. Now we're gonna give it a try. These are not ripe, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Ooh,
Tart.
that's good.
I want one.
Come over here, get one. So Mom has identified another edible plant. This guy. Oh wow, yeah, there are little berries starting to form on them.
It's the bunchberry.
It's a bunchberry.
Look.
Oh wow.
It's a part of the dogwood family.
Yep, the leaves are just, oh yeah, and the beautiful white flowers have gone away.
Yep.
And now they're gonna be berries. What do the berries look like? Oh my god. You can eat those?
Yeah.
What does it
berries
say
are
about
edible.
it?
The berries are good fresh and are sometimes mixed with other berries to good effect. Where and when bunchberries grow in moist forest floors and in bog soils rich in organic matter or on downed and rotting wood, usually where it is dappled in sunlight.
It's dappled.
When there's sunlight.
Oh, I feel like I'm stepping on a bunch of them.
Look, right there too.
Oh, there's more.
These are the first that I've seen. I've been looking
Oh,
too.
this is our little berry field right
How to
here.
gather, pick berries one by one, focusing on the larger and soft berries. How to eat. The berries are good fresh, though a bit mealy, and are sometimes mixed with other berries to good effect. They can also be cooked in jams and other concoctions or dried for later use. The seeds are large and hard though, and the flesh of the berry clings to them tenaciously, so a food mill or other device may be desired for large-scale processing.
Well,
We could make bunchberry hand pies. Bunchberry blueberry hand pie.
oh my god, that sounds delicious. I mean, it's not often you like get to eat red round berries. Like strawberries I don't even think are considered a berry, but they're like a part of a flower. But yeah, like red circular berries, like those, if some of them are like the ones that are on bushes are usually poisonous, right?
Some
of them.
Some of them. Like, you really need to identify them.
Yeah, those you have to be careful
Those
with.
make me nervous.
These are by far the easiest red ones, I think, to...
Oh yeah. I mean, and these, there's no question. Those are bunchberries. They have these white flowers.
Yep. Yeah,
They're
bunchberries.
Cornus canadensis.
Cornus canadensis.
Dwarf dogwood, dwarf cornel. Cornell.
Well, that's cool. We're identifying...
Ground with dogwood flowers, bunchberry is not only a useful food plant, but an appealing ground cover.
It is cute.
It is very pretty. The Devil's Club are going to be flowering soon. Look at the shoots on the top of
Look at that. Wow.
Let me see if I can find a picture of
Them flowering.
flowering.
It's very cool to see them go from, like, look at the pictures in the book and then start to identify them. This is what
This is what the berries look like.
the Devil's Club... Can you eat that?
Leaf, bud, stem, shoots, roots.
Okay, you can't eat that.
No
but
berries.
that's the flowering fruit that allows it to proliferate.
Yeah, and look at these that are this tall. They've been here for a long time.
What does it say?
I think it was in the other book that it said that those, I mean, they're like 8 to 12 years old or something, like they're old.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're very cool plants.
Although we didn't think they were very cool when we first got on the property.
I was like,
and
we
they
gotta
were-
eradicate them. And then
They were everywhere. It was just like, ah, they're pokey, ow.
and then we started reading about them, and then we were...
Look at that spider web. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just,
It's just so magical here.
I love our forest.
As long as it doesn't touch me, that's all I care about.
It's so cool being here now that it's raining because it's completely different.
Yeah. To me, it feels like everything has come to life suddenly. You can't see it on camera, but there are so many blueberries over here. Like, it's really hard for the camera to pick it up, but this is full of blueberries. Oh my god. There's like bushes and bushes. I'm like, oh, blueberries. Man, we gotta come up here in a couple days and collect some. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not ripe yet. Oh, so good. They taste so good too. Oh, they're everywhere. This is the little blueberry bramble.
These are getting little. Only that one is.
Are those yeah, those
are the,
there's more of the little
yeah.
bunchberries. They're everywhere over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the berry field. Welcome to Berry Field.
Oh yeah, there's the tree right up there. The bottom half.
Yeah,
of
the bottom half of the tree. I
Yeah,
know, I
this
can
is-
see, I saw a ribbon up there and our line is still more that way.
Okay, so we're in our property.
Yeah, this
still.
is still ours.
This is exciting. Like you were saying, you're like.
Look at that bush. I'm about to go over
Look,
there.
and one of those.
And try
look
some.
at the red. That like one is the oval.
Yeah.
And one is the Alaskan.
That's so cool that the book said that they're usually together.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that one tasted good. It was sweet.
That was? Mm-hmm. You're
I'll
lucky.
get you some blueberries. Hold on, let me pick some.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's like... Okay. Let me pick you some. I think they're not entirely ripe all the
Yeah.
way, but... Oh my god.
We
Some of
need
them-
like
every other one is super sweet.
probably like 2 more weeks.
God, look at this tiny little bell. Ah, I'm so, look at, show my pants on the camera.
Oh my gosh, your pants.
I don't even care.
They're soaking wet.
Look. My hands are dirty, but look at all these blueberries.
Not sweet yet. I think we need to let them ripen for like another week.
Yeah, me too. I think the best way to do this is spend time up here and just kind of get a feel for it, different weather, different times of day. But yeah, we're definitely going to try to be up here before winter happens and do a wall tent and stuff. We were thinking about some other avenues of what we were going to do this winter, because we were thinking about going south, but now we're kind of like, well, we don't really want to travel. We're both feeling like we just kind of want to hang out here because we love it here so much, and we want to see what the property is like here in the winter. So what we're going to do probably is, we've kind of figured out where her house is going to be. We've decided that we're definitely going to do tree houses anchored off of the trees. It's just going to be way easier than clearing space off a slope and preparing a foundation and all of that. And we have these beautiful trees, so why not? I think it'll be fine. They've been here for generations.
I'm like, I need a tree.
So I've kind of decided that this might be the tree, right? Is that the tree that I have my little house off, my little room, tiny house thing? It's gonna probably be like 200 square feet. Then Mom's gonna have hers somewhere over here, there, off of that tree that I'm pointing at there. And then we're gonna build like a main house where our like main kitchen, and we want to do some cool things like an onsen, different things off of it, and like a sauna house, which will be here. We're gonna probably do 400 square feet here and use this nice big honker right here. So still have to get a check on the health of the trees and everything, but that's what we're thinking.
Yep.
And then below that, down there, will be the garden, la jardin. And yeah.
I found something.
What?
What do those leaves look like?
Those kind of look
Don't they look like salmonberry leaves?
salmonberry.
I think I
I
found
want salmonberries.
I think I found the one salmonberry plant on our property.
We really want salmonberries because we took the dogs on a walk to this little creek earlier this morning, and there was a bunch of salmonberries everywhere, and we started eating them, and I was like, oh my god, these are so good. I was like, it would be so nice to have some salmonberries.
Daxy salmon.
Maybe we can transplant. I mean, they're native plants, so maybe we
just
could
need to put
transplant them
in
over
the sun,
here.
That's all.
Yeah, find a
once we're
place to
here.
transplant them to, because maybe
Yeah.
they just have never had.
I think they just
Time.
haven't been spread
Yeah.
into where the sun is.
So maybe we can do that. Yes, I love it here. Oh. It's gonna be so much work, Mom. But it's gonna be so cool when we're done.
But you know what? I think doing a treehouse is going to be a lot easier than doing
Foundation out here.
Yeah, so much easier. And the thing I like too is like we're not going to be messing with what's under it. Like the mushrooms can keep growing, the moss can keep growing. Ew, the big old gross slugs can keep growing.
And I think that's like, for me, I feel like, or I mean, that was just really good for this type of forest because a lot of this is decaying old stuff and roots and things that are keeping this land from sliding.
Exactly. You don't want to be moving a bunch of stuff around.
So we trying to do that.
Yeah, so we just...
And there's a property for sale behind us where they used to log, and I'm just like, one day if we have enough money we should buy that too, so that it can just be an old growth forest and nothing will
ever log on there.
Yeah, nobody will log on there. And I mean, we could probably sell a couple trees here and there, you know. But
I like the idea of, now that we know where we want to be, do our different buildings, we can meet with an arborist or you know.
be like, this is the tree I want.
Yeah, please tell us, like, let's evaluate the surrounding area, you know?
So first things first, let's get these permits done.
Yes.
And then to get the permit, we gotta build the stairs
And
ourselves.
we got good news about the permits, so.
Oh, I already told them about it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be cool. It's very raw land, but I love it.
It's feeling like we could have a structure up by winter, for sure. We're gonna be dragging a big old wood stove. Oh, lordy.
Yeah, we could do a mini one.
Yeah, we might have to.
Stove. Lots to do. But it's nice to be able to identify the plants and walk around some more. It's just, this takes weeks, you know?
I feel more comfortable walking around now, too.
It takes time, because like this is going to be a property that's going to be around for, I just see bunchberries everywhere now. This property is going to be around for probably, hopefully, hundreds and hundreds of years. So, you know, what's a couple weeks going to do for us to like explore and figure out things, since this is like a very new biome for us. So I'm so wet and kind of starting to get cold now.